This is actually example 1 of lesson 2.1, which is still variables and expressions. I still don't remember that. And this time we're going to be writing an algebraic expression for each phrase. If you didn't catch it earlier, an algebraic expression is a mathematical expression, which is just a number sentence, which contains numbers, operations, such as plus, minus, multiplication, and division, and variables, which are letters that stand for numbers. Now, the difference between an expression and an equation is that an expression does not contain an equal sign. An equal sign would make it an equation. Equations have equals, expressions don't. So we're going to be writing expressions for these phrases here. We're going to start with this one up at the top, 7 more than x. Now, what operation are we doing here? Fairly simple here. This word more than, these words, more than, what operation is this? Well, that's plus, that's addition. So 7 more than x could be 7 plus x. It also could be x plus 7. I'm not going to put an equal sign here because I have no idea what this equals. 7 more than x, I don't know what x is. X could be 3, it could be 978, it could be negative 942, it could be 4 to the power of 77. I don't know what x is. I just know that whatever this is, it's 7 more than it. Okay? 7 more than x is what that phrase says. I know I just said a bunch of stuff. Don't let that freak you out. 7 more than x is just going to be 7 plus x or x plus 7. Commutative property. Works both ways. Now, look this one over here. A number, y, decreased by 17. What is our catchphrase here? What is our indication of operation phrase here? Well, it's decreased by. Decreased by means we are doing subtraction. So I've got a number, y, decreased by 17. So I'm starting with y. Y is being decreased by 17, which means this is going to be y minus 17. It cannot be 17 minus y because I am not decreasing 17 by y. I am decreasing y by 17. Another way I could write this would be 17 less than y. Would be another way to write this expression. Now, here we go again. Let's do division first. It's very exciting for division. It gets to go first. Woohoo! F divided by 2. There are, again, 2 ways to write this, not because of the commutative property, but because of how we write division. I can do this very simple way. F divided by 2, or I can use the fraction bar way, which we've just learned recently, which would be F divided by 2. On a computer, this is going to look like F divided by 2. When you use the backslash, which is the key that shares with the question mark right next to the right-hand shift, that means fraction. We've been using that since fractions. We can use it again. Now it means division. It's going to be whatever's to the left of it divided by whatever's to the right of it. Now the fun one, multiplication. There are 6 ways to write this. And none of them involve this symbol. None of them involve that symbol. So 5 times k. I can write that with the dot as 5 times k, or k times 5. Please make sure you don't confuse this dot with your decimal. A decimal would be like 5 point. It sits on the floor. A decimal does not float in the middle. If you've been writing your decimals floating in the middle, you need to stop. That means to multiply. 2 other ways to write this. Well, 4 other ways technically. I'm just writing both ways down because commutative property, it flips and flops, doesn't matter. The other way, 5. Okay, I'm actually wrong. There aren't 5 more ways. 4 more ways. There's only 3. The next one, 5k. When I see a number and a letter squished up against each other like this, I know I need to multiply. That's 1. I don't use k5. We always put the number first. We call it the coefficient. We always put it first. We don't see this. k5, we don't see that. Just 5k. Like a 5k, like if you're racing cross country, 5 kilometers, 5k. Means 5 times k. The last 2 ways are 5 and parentheses k. And we really wouldn't see k in parentheses 5, but it is possible. It's not as common as this one here. Okay? That is 5 different ways to write 5 times k. Now, this last one, scoot up a bit. 11 plus the product of 4 and w. And again, there are a couple of ways to do this one too. 11 plus, that part has not changed. 11 plus. 11 plus the product of. Product, that means multiply. So I can do 11 plus 4 dot times w. I can do 11 plus 4w. Or I could do 11 plus 4 parentheses w. All of these 3 things mean 4 times w, the product of 4 and w. Okay? And that is example 1.